So today I'm going to be taking you on React, everything you need to know about React. I will let you know about it. So basically today, what we just want to do is introduction for you to get to know what React is all about. So let's go. So in our slide, we have intro to React, which says React is a beginner-friendly introduction to modern front-end development. In our next slide, we have what is React. React is a front-end JavaScript library. I'm sure some of you might be mixing framework with library. No, they are different. React is a front-end JavaScript library, and it is also known as React.js or React.js. It is a tool for building UI components. Some of you might be wondering, what does UI mean? UI means user interface. What does user interface mean? It means what we see, what we use, what we interact with. Let me say, for example, we have our Jumia. What we interact with, the front end aspect is what we call user interface. So they said React is a tool for building UI component. It is also a powerful JavaScript library for building interactive user interface. Like I mentioned before, I made mention of user interfaces, which is UI interface, UI, user interface, like that. So, and it was created by Facebook, which we all know that is now Meta, which everybody uses across all platforms, all applications uses React to build their websites, to build their applications now. And it is also a reusable UI component, which it focuses on building a reusable UI component like button, cards, form, navbar, anything you want to do. You can make use of the component. You can make use of the UI component again, be it your button. You can make use of it again and again. It is like that, yes. So in the next slide, it uses a declarative approach, which is you describe what you want, then you describe what you want the UI to look like, and React handles the update. It handles everything. It also uses Virtual DOM for efficient and UI rendering. And on the other hand, we have scalable application. It helps developers build a scalable, maintainable, and high-performance application. It even makes your work very, very fast. It is faster, very, very fast. Yes. And what are the platforms that make use of React for their website? We have Instagram, Netflix, Shopify, Airbnb, Uber, Facebook, and a whole lot. We have a whole lot of them. Whole lot. Almost all the applications now, Sha. Yes. So why React? This is a very big question. Majority of you might be asking, okay, why should I make use of React? Because it is extremely fast. It is very, very fast, thanks to Virtual DOM. You know, if you're already familiar with your HTML, the way the application is with your HTML and your CSS, the way the application is not, it's not always fast enough, it's not always efficient. But when you make use of React, it helps your code faster. And it is components-based architecture that it is a components-based architecture that encourages reusability. It is reusable. I don't know. I've been making emphasis on this reusability stuff. It is reusable. You can make use of it again. And it has massive community support and it tones for learning resources. So let's move on. In our next slide, it is also versatile. It works for both small projects and large enterprise applications. Either be it small or big, you can make use of it anywhere. And it has a strong ecosystem like React Router, Redux, Net.js, and so on. Then easy to integrate with backend. That one is very easy. It is easy to integrate with backend frameworks like Node.js, Django, and the Laravel. So in our next slide, what are the core features of React? We have JSX, which means you can write JavaScript syntax with HTML. We have it here, which says write HTML-like syntax inside JavaScript. That X is attached to HTML. You see the JS is JSX. So basically, when you're even saving your file, you have to save it with .jxs. That is, you are writing JavaScript syntax inside HTML. And it is a reusable component for building blocks of UI, that is blocks of user interface. We have props, you learn props inside React, we have state, hooks, and so on. Like use for the hooks, like use state, use effect, use context, and other functionalities that you will learn in the next video as we are going on with this class. You will learn more and more. And we have Virtual DOM, which is a lightweight copy of the DOM that improves performances. Yeah, so let's go to our next slide. This is a very, very big question. I'm sure some of you will be asking, what are the requirements for me to learn React? Basically, you must know basic knowledge like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript. It is really, really important for you to learn JavaScript because of the variables, functions, and arrow functions, arrays, objects, ES6 features like import and exploit, template strings. You need to learn HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript before you can move to React. Without this knowledge, I'm so sorry, you might not be able to learn this React of it thing. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and don't forget to subscribe.